Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today is Thank You Thursday. So Thank You Thursday is where I shout out to one of you and also send you virtual hugs. So if you are brand new to my channel and you would like a shout out, then all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram and just keep those comments coming. I love to hear your thoughts on what we're talking about for that particular video. So yeah, do keep those comments coming. I just so enjoy receiving those. So whether it's YouTube or Instagram, do please comment. I just love it. Absolutely love to hear from you. And this is obviously my way of giving back. So the person that I want to give a big shout out to, virtual hugs are coming your way, Fiona Davies. So Fiona, thank you so much for your lovely comments, your fantastic support. I just loved your comments, so I had to add you to my ever-growing list, and I thought it's definitely Fiona's day today. So congratulations to you, Fiona, and obviously I would love it if you all sent the love Fiona's way today. So what am I going to be talking about today? Well, I've shared with you a Morphe haul, and yesterday I shared with you these beautiful products, so the Molten Magic products, and I'm actually wearing one of them today, and we'll get into that first, I think. So my lip combination is, I'm wearing the Morphe liquid lipstick in Sasha, and it's this very greige colour, absolutely beautiful. And then over the top I went in, of course, with Molten Magic, one of those, and I'm wearing, if I can read it, it is goodness me, I can't see it today, Jinx. There we go, I got there in the end. So Jinx, so it's this colour, and I put that over the top, and it's really transformed it into a beautiful creamy glossy lipstick. So love that. So that is Jinx, absolutely beautiful. It's actually been on my lips now for quite a while and I'm loving it, absolutely beautiful, not sticky, love it. Okay, so the products that I'm going to be talking about today, the first one is Metallic Heat. Again, I just can't get over the packaging of these. Now these retail for £12. You can pick them up just from Morphe at the moment, and you are getting 3 products in here. These are more metallic, and of course I'm going to be sharing with you the swatches in a moment. You're getting 3 at 6.5ml or 0.22 fluid ounces. What does it say on the back? I've really enjoyed these, actually, reading these. So it says, and I hope I can read it, I went out yesterday evening and visited Primark, and it is quite away from my house, so it's quite a way away, so I'm a little bit tired, and hence why my eyes are not working for me today. So it says, these glittery lightweight liquid eyeshadows stay on your eyes and off your cheeks. Just apply in thin layers and allow to dry. Rock them as liners or all over your lids. Okay, so these are more metallic. First of all, the packaging is just amazing. I mean, I'm going to say this about every single product that I picked up from this holiday collection, because across the board I'm just loving it. I think Morphe has really outdone themselves. So in here you are getting 3 products. Let me just make sure that you can see the colours. Now these retail for £12 per collection, so they basically are £4 each. So you are getting this one here, which is a golden tone, and it is called Flare. So that is the first one, and you can see even from looking at it that it is more metallic with a little bit of a hint of glitter in there. So that one is Flare. So let me just put those 2 down and let's swatch this one. Oop. Now it is a regular doe foot applicator. So it's not like yesterday's with the Molten Magic where it's a little bit bendy. These are, you know, the like original doe foot applicators. So let's see what this looks like. Ooh, that is just beautiful. So that one is Flare. The next one is, let's go for this one, and this one is called Fuego. Yeah, I'm not going to try and pronounce that again, but it's a popular name for this kind of colour. So it's that one there, very, very, well, it's like a reddy, orangey kind of shade, that kind of beautiful warm tone. So it looks like that on the applicator. It's got a little bit of gold to it as well. So that one is Fuego, that one there. Okay, and then the last one is the one that really tempted me to actually pick this up, and it is the shade, I think it's Ignite. Yeah, I think it's Ignite, and it's this mossy green with, it looks like it's got a little bit of yellow to it. Absolutely beautiful. So I had to pick this pack up for that colour. It's one of those colours that is it just seems so expensive, and it reminds me of a velvet material. So that one is that beautiful green there. So you can see them all now in all their glory. So that's the Metallic Heat trio. Now we move on to the Glitter Fever, which is what I'm wearing today. I will be doing a tutorial in a moment. So this again, you're getting 3 in here at 6.5 ml or 0.22 fluid ounce of product. Now the packaging is very, very similar, but the Glitter Fever is a little bit more glittery. You can see that there, to the Metallic Heat. Okay, so let's have a look at these. Actually, shall I just read the back again? So it says, these glittery, lightweight liquid eyeshadows stay on your eyes and off your cheeks. Just apply them in thin layers and allow to dry. Rock them as liners or all over your lids. Now I know that they say the same thing, but the reason why I'm reading that out, if you haven't seen my original video, which of course I will link down below, is just so that you know how to apply them. So it's in thin layers, and yeah, thin layers, and you can use them as liners or all over the lid, as I have done. Okay, so let's get into these beautiful products. Now again, I went for these. Now with the Metallic Heat, I went for those because I loved that green shade. It was just a must for me. Now I love anything glitter, but I'm a little bit fussy about what glitters I put on my eyes. I don't want too much loose glitter. I do have sensitive eyes, and I want a product that is not going to fall everywhere. So when I actually read the back of that, that is, you know, it's going to stay on your eyes and off your cheeks. That was, obviously they've done tests with it, and to put that on the back really gave me some hope that these are going to really adhere to the eyes and not go everywhere, because of course we obviously have to take care of our eyes. It's not just, you know, slapping a product on and hoping for the best. I really want a product that is going to work for me and not irritate my eyes at all. So I have applied it to this eye here, and obviously I will give you a little bit of an update about that in a moment. So in this one you get these 3 shades. So let's go through these. So the first one is like a, it's very pretty, and it's not your standard gold. It's like a peachy rose, or yeah, peachy pink kind of shade. And this one is called, is it Daze? I think that's what it is, Daze. I can't be 100% sure. Ooh, oh my goodness. Now, bearing in mind, this is a thicker swatch, and when you put it on the eye, you have to obviously put it in a thin layer. So this is a thicker swatch so that you can actually see it, the colour, but you can get a really good idea of, you know, what it's going to look like on the lid or as a liner. Beautiful. So that one is Daze. The next one is the one that I'm wearing, and this one is called Poppin, and it is this one here. Beautiful. You can definitely see the glitter in there. Well, you can see the glitter in all of them, but oh, just love it. Just put a little bit more on that one so you can definitely see that one. So that one is the silver tone. Beautiful. Like I say, that's the one that I'm wearing today. And then the last one is this one, and it is called Flicker, and it is the black one with gold. Is it gold? Because it looks gold to me. So that one there. So let's have a look at this one. Ooh, love, love, love it. And that is your black shade there. So there's all 6 swatched for you. Oh, if you love shimmer, if you love glitter, if you love, in fact I'm going to keep that one out because that's the one I'm going to be using. If you love glam, but you want the product to work, you might want to consider these. So obviously, from what I've now said, these are fantastic. Now, obviously, I've got a little bit of hooded eyes. I talk about that a lot because if you too have hooded eyes, it can be tricky, especially with shimmers, especially with glitters, to adhere that product or have it last on the lid. I have now been wearing this for some time, for about, I would say, an hour. I've got, well, you can see, it's in one place. I've got obviously in a corner highlight, that's what you can see there, but it's just absolutely beautiful. There are tiny, tiny flecks of glitter in there, so it's not chunky. I also like the idea, because I did test it out, I put 2 layers on my eye, because what I wanted to do is test it out with a thin, really thin layer. So that's what I did, and I applied it on my, how I applied it, and obviously you'll see it in a moment, but how I applied it was just dotted a few dots on the lid, and then I actually used one of these brushes, which is just a inexpensive brush from Wilko, and then I just brushed it onto the lid. So it was a very all over the lid, very thin layer, and I could still see it. So what I did was I wanted to then build it up. Again, you'll see that in a moment. And it dries as well. So it's now dried down and I've touched it. There's no product coming off. And yeah, I'm really, really thrilled about this. And you can see from the swatch that this is jam-packed. So you're getting a base colour, but you're also getting lots of glitter in there. And with the metallic, you are getting, well, you're getting just a beautiful shimmer with the metallics. But the glitters were what I was concerned with the most, because, like I say, I'm a bit fussy about putting glitter on the eye. And I didn't want to talk about a product on my channel that, you know, I was just I don't want to just say, yes, I like it, when, you know, it's not really something that I would recommend for you to purchase. So I have tested it out this morning. I am in love with it. And believe me, I would not put a glitter on my eye if I didn't think that, you know, it wasn't going to work for me. Or I thought it wasn't, you know, it was going to keep falling in my eye. So yeah, I'm really, really thrilled. Obviously, like I say, I'll mention it again, I've got a little bit of hoodedness there. You can see that it's not come off. It has kept exactly where I put it. What I did was I actually got my palette and fanned it dry. And yeah, I'm really thrilled. So let's get into the look today. You just saw the palette that I actually used, which is one of the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palettes. This one is, I've forgotten, it's actually on the spine of the palette, isn't it? It's Bling Boss, which I really loved the first time that I used it. It's a beautiful palette. I mean, gorgeous. So this is what I've used today. I didn't want to go down the warm route. I wanted to go down a much cooler look, just to obviously share with you what, you know, another look basically. So it's very cool, but it is just beautiful, and it works so beautifully with that silver glitter. So the first shade that I went in with which was Hush Hush, so it's that one there, beautiful. And I'm using, as always, my Primark PSI contour brush. So I'm just going to start applying that in the crease and above. I also wanted to just mention that if you are, whoops, just dropped one pack on the floor. If you are following me on Instagram, I yesterday put a lot of posts on there about my day. So I started off with my breakfast, my step up, what I use for my step ups, which my husband kindly purchased for me or got for me, and then I moved on to my bath, and what else was there? There was my lunch, there was also me, hence why I'm a little bit frazzled today, that I then showed you us travelling to Cambridge. Then there was a picture of Primark, because I went there. I love that Primark. My daughter actually lives nearby Cambridge as well, so I do visit there quite a bit now, because I found that Primark and I love it. So yeah, what I'm trying to say, I suppose, is that would you like me to do that kind of thing again? My Instagram will be down below if you wanted to visit my Instagram and check out those pictures, also mini videos as well. So I'm just now running that Hush Hush shade underneath the eye, just putting it onto the eye and just adding the product. I like to add a little, you know, a little bit more and more just to build it up. And I think with because I've got quite a lot of space there, I mean, I've spoken about that before, but if you've got a lot of space, I like to fill it in like that, take it up quite high, and that's how I like to wear it. And I like the fact that you can then see it. I'm always actually checking out eyeshadow. If I can see a lighter colour here, then I know it's going to have good pigmentation for me. With the same brush, I'm actually going in with the shade Rockstar, which is bottom row middle. And I'm going to then start deepening up that crease and then taking that up just a little bit to give a little bit of depth and definition. Like I say, I know that you all loved that eye look from yesterday, and I must admit I don't usually wear brown, you know, not a true brown, but I really loved that you enjoyed that look. What I will do, I think, is actually share with you a tutorial, perhaps if I'm going to try some more of these products out. If you would like to see more of these, because it was not from the holiday collection, but it was the palette before that, Boss Mood, that I was wearing yesterday. So if you would like me to test out perhaps the metallic heat and also show you how I created the eye look from yesterday, that brown beautiful look, then yeah, I can do that for you. obviously changing it up today with this purple. Love it, absolutely love it. Now I'm just running that same colour, Rockstar, underneath the eye. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Just getting a little bit of Hush Hush. Blending that out a little bit. I'm going to go a little bit more on this side, like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do, actually it was the same brush, wasn't it? I'm just going to get Hush Hush again, and then I'm just going to put it all over the lid. I just wanted to apply a base as a guide really, because I didn't know if the glitter was going to disperse. I didn't know if it was going to, using the brush, if it was going to spread out. Some glitters, when you pop them on, what will happen is that you'll put them on, even if you swatch them, so you'll put them on and then you go like that, and basically what you'll get is you'll just get fine particles of glitter dispersing everywhere. So I didn't know if that was going to happen, and obviously I'm doing the same on this eye as this one, so I put eyeshadow down in case that happened, so I'd got some kind of base. Now we're going to move on to this. So I went with Poppin because I wanted to create a cooler look, something different to yesterday, purple. And oh, I can't believe that my nail polish is chipped. Okay, not very happy with that. I'll have to remove this, and I didn't see that, so I do apologise about the chipped nails. It is one of my pet hates, so I'll be removing this and applying something else, so ignore that nail. Yeah, so I went with this one because I thought it would work beautifully with this purple look. So let's test this out. So this is exactly how I applied it on the other eye. So what I did was I just dotted it on the eye like that, because of course I didn't really know what I was doing first time around, and I'm just going to actually roughly go around the eye like that, so you can see that that is now applied. And I'm going to get my brush now from Wilco, and then I'm just going to manipulate the product into place, as it recommends, a light thin film of product. Now, I'm not going into the inner corner because I used another product for that. So that is the product applied. I'm just going back to my brush. I'm going to get a little bit more of Rockstar on the brush, just a tiny minimal amount. Just sweep that in the crease like that. And basically, I'm just going to get my palette and I'm just going to let that dry. So it actually dries down. I'm going to actually show you on the swatch. So basically that one is now dry, that one. And then moving on to the glitter. So basically they dry down. That is the first layer there. I'm going to now, and it is dry, you can tell, can't you, when you've got a cream product on the eye that does dry down, you can feel that drying down. I'm going to add a little bit more. In fact, the first layer, because obviously I was testing it out on this eye, has applied a little bit better because I know how much to apply now, so I'm not going to apply too much, but I am going to show you how a second layer applies. So I'm just going to pat that again into place. Like that, and then pick up my palette again and then just dry, allow that to dry down. So that now is dry, I can definitely tell that. Okay, I'm just going to get my pencil brush. As always, I'm using the PS Pro Shading Eye Brush from Primark. This brush is no longer available, but it's the only pencil brush that I really like to use. And I went in with the shade Bling Bling, and it is the first shade in the palette. Sorry, I can't point with any other nail. Now, I do apologise about that nail. Like I say, it's not something that I like on my channel, and every time I see a chipped nail, it makes me think, yeah, but I just don't like it. I should have seen that before, but anyway, enough about the nail. This is the shade that I went in with on the inner corner, so Bling Bling. So I'm just going to join that up to the actual glitter. And it really does work beautifully when you blend the two. It is just an amazing product. On this eye you cannot see the difference, and also what I like about this eye is now, because we put the base, this one's been on quite a while, a little bit of that base, a little bit of the purple is now coming through, whereas this one is a lot more you know, lighter, but this one is picking up the shade that's underneath a little bit, because obviously, you know, the product has settled a little bit. Have I put enough on? I think so. So that is the eyeshadow applied. I'm just going to apply the eyeliner, which as always is the Revolution HD Smoky liner. Like that, and then I'm going to, of course, add the mascara Revolution from Revolution. And I'm just going to clean a little bit of that off. Now, I did actually watch a tutorial, and someone was using not this mascara but another one, and they were doing exactly the same thing. So it's not unheard of that you have to obviously clean off a little bit of product there. So that is my eye look today, featuring the two trios, and one is on the floor, so I'll just show you this one, the two trios from Morphe. So yeah, absolutely loving this. Like I say, if you would like me to show you how I created the eye look from yesterday, which I will have that video linked down below, as well as using perhaps the metallic heat rather than the glitter products, then of course I will do that for you, so let me know. Obviously, congratulations to Fiona, well deserved this week. Not that none of you are not well deserved, you all are. I wish I could do a shout out for each and every one of you today, but obviously one per week to let you shine. So congratulations to you, Fiona, you really do deserve it, and I would love your thoughts on this look. these products that I've shared with you today. I will just share with you the swatches one more time. So these are the metallics and these are the glitters. I would love to know which ones you prefer. Are you going to be picking these up? Have you already picked them up? Are you loving them? I'd love to hear your thoughts on those. And I can't stop looking at my eyes. And of course, if you have just stumbled across my channel, I would absolutely love it if you subscribed to watch further videos and join the friendship circle. But as always, until tomorrow, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.